Alrighty. Alrighty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunday Night Live Nickel Search. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm going to get the other bots started up so we can have some games running. What's going on? Create Craft, Invisible River Ranch, Brother Doug Wagner, Joe Must Be. I saw we had Lone Star Fox in here as well as MR and some other people as well. So we'll get started in just a second. I'll say more hellos once I get everything set up for y'all. Because I'm on a different screen right now, so I can't see you just at this second. But I'm turning on the different games so you guys have stuff to be entertained while we go through a box of nickels. What's up, Anderson Council, Dez, Logic? We're good this time. Got some help. Seeker helped me fix what was wrong with my OBS. So good to see you. Michael Smith, Silverman 92, Silver Wishes, Eagle on the Moon, Bill Driscoll, Little Penny Coins. Good to see everybody. MR, how you doing? Our first starter item for tonight. Guys, Canadian Ryan with a $5 super chat says, nickels! We're going to put in this 1 ounce silver. Kevin Hawthorne says, welcome or good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Visterian, how you doing? Fleabag, Gilbert Rogers. Good to see you. I'm going to put the box to the side. We find any goodies, we're going to add those to the end of stream, like always, to make it more extreme. I'm using the normal setup that we have for auctions to make this easy. The camera's set up a little bit better for this versus when I do it the other way. Kason 2006, John Lucas, how you doing? Ron Pierce, Silver Wishes, Scott H, Fleabag. So we have circulated nickels. Brian Jensen becoming a member of the nest as a Copper Falcon. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. All right, so we get these open. Good to see Des Logic in the nest. We have circulated nickels. We've got, looks like an older one here. You can really tell when you've been doing this for a while by the different colors of the way that the nickel looks, if it's older or newer. J-Dog with a $5 super chat says, oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody, brother. J-Dog in the nest, Eagle on the Moon, Invisible River Ranch is here. I think I said Invisible earlier, but just in case. Let's see, Happy Bears, Ronald Rockamore. And yeah, so we got a 1 ounce silver that we're starting off with. We find stuff we will add to the end of stream. And you know what? Typical Raven. I forgot something to put the coins into as we go through here. So let me find a box here. I always have a box to the side. I just forget to grab it. But I got a cool box of goodies to go through. Hopefully we find a lot of neat stuff. Because right there is a bunch of cool stuff that we're going to try to add for tonight to make that end of stream giveaway that much better. All right. And we get the likes that we get through the night like we normally do. We'll add something as well. So if we get 100 likes, I'll add something to the end of stream, 125, 150, and so on. I know that these live streams don't get the same kind of action because not everybody wants to look at nickels, but hey, we try to make it fun, and we definitely make it a way to give something back to y'all for supporting the channel the way you do. All right, we're cracking open the first roll. If we find anything good, we have the invisible scope, so we will definitely utilize that. And I'm hoping we get some good stuff. Good to see T. Neth. How you doing? Welcome to the show. And matter of fact, I think what I'll do is I will give us a little bit better focus Let's see here. There we go. So we can see from there what we're looking at. Maybe you guys will see something I don't. But if we find a 2009 nickel, we'll pull that aside. Anything from 1959 and older, we'll pull aside. And hopefully, we find good stuff, because each good find will add. Metal Dragon Braveheart, how you doing, my friend? Got himself a box of quarters. Nice. And all Dr. Mary Edwards Phillies. Ah, Paula Bloom in the room. What's up, Paula? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. If you guys don't know Paula, she's a part of the live coin Q&A show with Blue Ridge Silverhound and a bunch of other people. Coin and card hobbyist, and I don't remember everybody that's on the panel, unfortunately, but good to see Paula. You are my hunt this week, Raven. My contact at the bank is on vacation, so I couldn't get my order in. Ah, that's a bummer. There might be a lag to the stream. That's definitely a possibility. That happens with YouTube. Depends on how many people are live at the same time. Yeah, it looks like there is a little bit of a lag. But hey, at least there's something that you can play on the game. I'd always remember you, Paula Bloom. I got the chance to hang out with Paula at the Tulsa, Oklahoma coin show, and always really nice. Matter of fact, she gave me an excellent... every time I buy something from Paula, she's really fair. She let me buy this coin right here. This is what they call a clamshell air. And you can see right there at the top how the coin is basically split like a clamshell. And that coin's actually on my desk because I really, really like that coin. She gave me a really good deal, and it's staying in the deep stack. But if you guys get a chance, go over and check out the coin Q&A. I think they're live on, I think Monday. It's either Monday nights or Tuesday nights. I know Paula could say, you know what, here, let me do this. There's Paula's name. Hey, Paula, I'm going to put you as a mod so that you could put links for your guys' show. And people in here hanging out can check you out if they don't already know who you are. I think most people here know who Paula is. She hangs out a lot with Ida over on Ida Herring's channel in the mornings. Mondays, 7:30 Central. Right on. But yeah, if you want to put a link to your channel and let people get over there, hopefully they give you some subs. And if you want to learn about air coins and anything that's going on with new airs that are being found, that's the place to go. And you can also submit your coins to their show, and they will tell you what you have. If you're worried that you have something that's like a new find or you don't know what it is, they can give you a definitive answer. Oh, I know, Paula. That's totally... I know you came in just to hang out, but I definitely I try to help where I can. And I know you guys, you make content and you add to the community, so that's a good thing. All right, guys. So far, no finds, but you know what? I'm going to make this fun. I'll say every 15 rolls that we go through, if we don't find something, I'll still add to the end of stream so that something keeps going in the box to have fun. If we find something, then we just add for that find. But if we go 15 rolls without finding anything, we'll add something as well. Stanley's mom, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hambone, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. T-Neth says, I appreciate you're awesome. Thank you, bro. You're awesome, too. Or sister. All right. But, yeah, that was one of my favorite buys at the show. And like I said, Paula was very fair. So if you ever get a chance to make it to the Tulsa show, you'll have to stop by and say hi to Paula and her crew. And possibly get yourself something really cool. And, you know, like I said, she's pretty reasonable. All right. Silver Chupacabra. What's going on, brother? John Jacobs. How you doing, man? Good to see everybody hanging out. Little man back there making noise. The Choopster. I'm telling you, man. I see that name and I literally, because we made the joke about the choop. I'm like, I want a choop, baby, choop, choop-a-doop. Wow, no finds yet. Going through this bad boy. The oldest one I saw that so far is from 63. You know, but you never know what you're going to get in a box of nickels. Nickels are one of my absolute favorite things to hunt because usually you get something good. You get more bang for your buck, so to speak. 7 and 5 silver wishes. My little girl just turned 7 a couple weeks ago. Little man turns 6 in a couple weeks. What's up, Resin Dragon? How you doing? All right, nothing yet. I'm hoping to get my hands on some half dollars. We could do a live half dollar search, would be nice. I had some dimes. I do have pennies. What other denominations do you guys want to search? I mean, you know, a lot of it is the reason I do nickels more often is because there's a better chance of finding stuff, and I do this to make sure that I can bring stuff for you guys. A scent hunt, Lone Star? All right. We do a live penny hunt, and I like how this camera's set up. I can literally look at you guys. Oh, my phone just... That's my new alarm thingy when stuff comes in. My notification signal. All right. But I like how I can look in the camera and see the dates. This is awesome. Nice looking 2020 Denver there. 1980. But I will get some the speared bison is a myth. Silver Chupacabra, I have found some. I found the later speared. Oh, we finally got some, guys. We got a 19. Oh, come on. This camera wants to... Because when there's too much stuff on the screen... $1953 Philly. We'll put that right there. Dimes are definitely a tough search. What's up, Perry Custom Coins? Got a 90... Was full 91D nickels. Wow. Then that was an old box just sitting around waiting for you. All right, we got a 1947 Philly. We're starting to get some finds, everybody. Starting to get some finds. There's a 47 Philly, so that's find number 2. Like I said, if we find silver, if we find a proof, we find a 2009, we'll add to the Industream to make it more extreme. If we get through I think I said 15 rolls, then we'll add something else to the end of stream. We get to 100 likes, we'll add for that as well. So there's multiple different ways to get additions to the end of stream. 1985, 2016, 2019. Come on, where's the good stuff? I'm working out on the yard a little bit, and I should have clipped my nails before the show. I'm embarrassed. My nails are a little dirty, but that's just me. I like hygiene. You do have to watch for those Henning nickels. You know what? That's a 53, huh? I didn't even look at it close. Let me take a double check, because if that ended up being one, we would definitely throw something in. Wait, that's not it. Waiting for the 53. I don't have any buy it nows, Lori Camarista. I think I could add that in the future if you guys really wanted. But nope, this looks like just a regular old 53. What's up, Daryl USA? Oh, so the 47 is a possibility. Hold on, let me... I remembered 53, but I didn't remember 47. You don't keep the 2004, 2005? No, I don't, Michael Smith. I mean, they're a cool design, but no, I don't. Okay, I don't see the telltale sign of a Henning in there. Lori Camarista, I appreciate it, though. Making sure I don't miss a coin here somehow. There's a really nice 70. Is that a 71? Yep, 71. But I've found some cool stuff in here. I heard somebody found gold in a box of nickels recently, which that's kind of shocking. Ah, yeah, weighing, that makes sense. I don't know where my scale is right now. It's around here somewhere. Has anybody else found a Henning nickel in the wild? Rubicon 60, how you doing, my friend? Ah, 5.4 grams. That's good to know. I know I have my scale around, like literally it's around here somewhere. Okay, what's going on with the camera? It was doing good. Let me see here. There we go. Come on, guys. We want to see some silver, a buffalo, anything like that, and we would actually be adding to the end of stream. You know, I've even found V-nickels here in Oklahoma. So you just never know what you're going to find in a box, my friends. But somebody told me, Great American Coin Hunt in May, there was so many coins that are still to be found that were put into circulation. Yeah, I believe that. I do. You know, we don't get a lot of the stuff that other places get. Like, finding a W quarter out here is like finding a unicorn in the wild. They just, there's not very many. I've had one box in the entire time that I've been doing quarter searches out here that had 3 or so in it, and that was it. And matter of fact, I made a video, and that's the one I found it in. I was absolutely shocked. So Daryl USA, a Henning nickel is basically a counterfeit nickel. The guy was an engineer, and he found a way to reproduce the nickel. I think he got his hands on some old dyes or whatever, and I did a video on it about the Henning nickel. There's even a book that a gentleman made that was a gift from Change of Hand Coin Rings, and they were so good that literally they're out in circulation. You know, it took a while before people realized that they were out there. There you go. Paula Bloom just put a link in the description. I mean, in the chat if you want to go read up on it. But it's pretty cool. Man, Paula's lightning fast with the link. Thanks, Paula. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year when we do the Tulsa show again. I have a fun time hanging out with Paula and Ida and the rest of the crew, Miss Coin crew, and Seeker and everybody else that goes to the show. We got a dark nickel coming up. I'm hoping that's something good. Like a war nickel would be great. This is such a different break from what we normally do, you know. Yep, Resin Dragon and Silver Bear were there, my Asian doppelganger. You wouldn't believe it, we look like twins. I still not found a W quarter in the wild. I have a few that were gifted to me. I did finally pick up a slabbed one from Atmex when they had their 24th year anniversary. Oh, nice, J-Dog. You know, I have... Oh, hey, we got a find. We got a 1940 Philly. 1940 Philly, kind of a common year. But there's a 1940 Philly. Yep, twinsies. Oh, man. That's too funny. Come on. My camera was doing really well, and now, you know, I think every once in a while, it's because I have the other nickels in the background, and it doesn't know which one to focus better on. And that's a 56 Denver. So we got a 56 Denver. So we got 4 that are older than 59, but we want silver, we want buffaloes, we want anything that allows us to add to the end of stream to make it more extreme, my friends. We're on to roll number 9. What's up, Jackalope Herd Master? Ooh, I see one that might be a possibility of something good. Let's see here. Nope. Sometimes you get fooled by the edge when you see like a different color, because war nickels will have a different look to them. Hey, we got a 1953. And this one's really nice. Denver. So after the show, I'll have to weigh those 53s and stuff and see if I find a Henning, I'll make a video on it. I looked up Hennings. I had thought about just buying one to have one in my own personal deep stack, and man, they are pricey to say the least. And the funny thing is theoretically there should be a lot of them in circulation, you know. Thank you, Quicksilver. How you doing, my friend? Quicksilver says, ooh, nice, another nickel hunt. Or cool, another nickel hunt. Don't want to misquote. All right. Henning nickels in nice condition are a couple $100. The 44 is the most affordable, says Paula Bloom. But, you know, I probably tossed back Henning nickels not knowing what they were myself, you know. $1950D? I wish, Michael Smith. I have found a 50 Denver before in a hunt, and matter of fact, I've found about 5 of them in hunts over the years. Hey, we got a 1948, my friends. 1948. Philly, right? Is that a Philly? No, there might be a little mint mark hiding under that dirt. Let's see. Yep, it's a Denver. 48 Denver. So we're getting some older years. We're just not getting the years that we want. We want to see that gorgeous little mint mark above the Monticello or Monticello, however you say it. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, you know. I'm finding when the rim is more pronounced worn, those are the ones that are possible wore. The greenish colored rim doesn't pan out very often. Look how dirty your hands get from doing this, guys. We're only through roll 10. The nickels, I think, are kind of the dirtiest of the coins when you're doing this. Pennies aren't so bad all the time, but sometimes you get pretty dirty. Like, no matter what, if you're handling them all, you're going to get dirty. What's up, buddy? What you doing, dude? We're going to go, after the show, go get some German food. I get to have a cheat day every once in a while on my diet, and I think some German food would be nice. I sent a 43S with 2 mint marks to be graded, waiting for it to come back as fake. Ah, Metal Dragon, that's a bummer. Alright, roll 10. We get through 5 more rolls and we don't have a find. I'll add something cool to the end of stream. We have an ounce of silver to start off with. My little man's over here playing around. He's trying to get into the bubble wrap. Well, that's a dirty nickel there. Wow. There's a 61, an 06, 2020. What's going on? 1964. German tater salad. Yep, I'm going to get some sauerkraut, that's for sure. I think I'm going to go for some bratwurst and some sauerkraut, maybe a schnitzel. I don't know. What, Bubba? What are you doing, doo-doo? Huh? You just standing there? You don't want to come over and say hi to everybody? There's a whole world of people watching out there, buddy. Yeah, I know. You're a good little dude. I had a dime other day, pink gum on the obverse and the reverse. Ooh. Bear says I'm making him hungry. You know what? If you guys ever are in Tulsa, there is a place called White River Fish Market. They make some excellent food. I am very impressed with their food. Yeah, schnitzel, good stuff. Schnitzel. This is cool being able to see it when the camera works right. You get to see the dates on the screen right there. There's a 64. We used to call those 64 galore because there's so many of them in circulation that it's ridiculous. Hey, stop that. I know you're having fun, but that's loud, brother. I don't mind you hanging out, but you're a little noisy. I let my kids pretty much be oh, so Resin, they have a second location in Broken Arrow that has really good air conditioning. We went back to Tulsa and I had to get some coins up there, and we were down in Texas and that didn't work out. So we drove up to Tulsa and we went to the zoo and stuff with the kiddos. I picked up some coins that a coin dealer had that I wanted, and we went to the Broken Arrow location, and they had really nice air conditioning. But you know what's weird? It was still very good food, very good quality. I liked it, but I liked Tulsa a little bit better, to be honest. You know. But it was funny. We were at that restaurant, man. Coin crew Keith almost passed out about 2/3 of the way through the meal. He had to go out to his car. He's from up north, so he's used to it being cool out, not so hot all the time. And Oklahoma weather almost broke him down. He was not having fun. He enjoyed the food, but the heat got to him because it was really hot in the restaurant. I will say that it was like a 98-degree day out when we all went, and it just seemed really strange how hot the restaurant was. But you know that happens when it's an older building. People are going in and out nonstop. Yeah, Keith, he was really close to passing out. He was rubbing, he was taking ice cubes and putting it on his face and stuff. And, you know, here's the thing. It's kind of funny, but then it's not, because heat stroke is a very serious thing, you know. So we were teasing him a little bit, but at the same time, we didn't want him to get actually seriously sick or hurt from it, you know. That's something that we never get fun off of somebody else's misery. Is that, what year is that? I can't see that for some reason. Oh, it's a 70 played tricks on me there. But we had a lot of fun at that show. It's in a nicer area than it was prior. The year before was at the Cox Center, and that place was kind of a bummer. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We get through this roll and the next one, and if we don't find anything, we're going to add to the box so that we have more than one item. Go into the end of stream to make it more extreme. What's up, Brother Dutch? Yes, Keith wants to move down here. Yeah. Well, Keith just wants to go to the places that I buy my coins from. It's also in Oklahoma, the cost of living is fairly reasonable. It's gone up a little bit in the last couple of years. There's been a mass exodus from like California to Oklahoma. I see California license plates all the time now. You used to never ever see California plates, hardly, you know, a little bit here and there because I am in a college town, but now you see them all over because people have sold their houses in California and then came out here and bought new homes, nice homes. And for the most part, you know, we get good weather here. There's times where it's rough and it's really hot or it's too cold, but you know, it's fun to have 4 seasons. Visterion says too many tornadoes for my taste. You know, it depends on what area you're in. Luckily, we live in Oklahoma, in Norman, so I'm going to knock on wood. Norman sits in a valley, and I'm really close to a river. I'm close to what's called the Canadian River, and that river tends to act as a deterrent kind of thing. You know, we still get the hail and stuff, but for the most part, thank God, we've been very fortunate not to be hit with a tornado. You know, you'll see something on the news say that Norman, you know, there's a tornado, and here's the thing, Norman's 249, if I remember, 249 square miles, and haha, guys, we got something. No way, look at that. 2009 Denver. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but we got a 2009, so we're gonna put something in the end of stream to make it more extreme. I'm gonna grab a mint set out of Canada from 1969, ladies and gentlemen. 1969 Canadian set. So that's pretty cool. You don't find a lot of 09s. So when you do find them, I put them aside. They're a lower mintage. They're basically a modern key date. And that's pretty cool. Can't wait till Thursday. We have our next auction. Gonna have some good stuff, some Morgans and whatnot, and we are up to 4 grams on the giveaway. 4 grams of gold, my friends. So if you buy a buy it now item, or you're part of the auction and your name gets pulled for a giveaway, you will win 4 grams of gold. That's pretty impressive. Extremely extreme, says Doug Wagner. So I am paying attention to the dates, and you know, it's weird because I'm like, does that say 09 or 06? Like, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. I can see a lot of stuff up close, but I get a glare that kind of messes with me a little. I'm allergic to Oklahoma. I was at Fort Sill, runny nose the entire time. All better the moment I left. Oh, Michael Smith, you got the allergies. 24K Gangster. There's people in the chat that have never ever won, that have been here for 3-4 years. Couple people that I haven't seen in a while, but you know, when there's usually 100 and something people, I think on average for in-stream giveaways we have 140 or so people. So you have a 1 in 140 chance. So that's like a 2.5 years. If it was, you got, you know, your 140th show, you finally won. Metal Dragon Braveheart, I didn't know that you do streams. I didn't know you made content. You've never told me you make content, and I'm one person. You know, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with what everybody else is doing when there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's people that haven't won any giveaways either, but I gotcha. There's no problem with busting chops. Yeah, like I come across stuff when I'm looking from time to time, like, you know, I know Silver Chupacabra does content all the time. Resin Dragon does content. J-Dog does content. I have a hard time getting over there and checking it out, you know. What the buy it now will be on Thursday. You know what? I have my eyes. I have my eye on a roll of Morgan nice BU Morgans, but I don't know if I can get the right price to where, you know, it won't be too scary. Hey, Metal Dragon, you guys start somewhere. I started off with 0 subs when I did my channel. I know that exactly what that's like. Guys, if you want to check out Metal Dragon Braveheart, give him some love. You know, you're lucky though. We weren't allowed to. When I started my channel, you couldn't get a stream going unless you had, God, I think it was like 500 subs or something like that. It was something to the effect. Hey, we got a 1947 right there, 1947, and ooh, we got some kind of lamination issue going on here. Let's turn on the scope for this one. Check this out. They've changed a lot of the rules, so you're lucky that people found a way to be able to stream, because it took a while for me to be able to get to stream. Check that out, guys. We got a lamination error big time going on here. I'm elated whenever you respond to any of my stuff. You're a busy man. Thank you, brother. I try to get around. All right, so there's the 47, but that one, that crack right there, that's pretty cool. We're going to have to put that at the top so I don't forget it. Oh, she's almost there. Resin Dragon at 998, guys, about to crack 1,000. And here's the thing. YouTube is a marathon, my friends. It is not a sprint. You have to be really lucky. What's up, U.S. Army Combat Medic? You have to be really lucky to be one of those channels that grow really, really super fast. You know, coins and certain things. It's a niche that is kind of saturated these days, for one, so it's harder to start a coin channel than it was a while back. But it is one of the genres where you can get to 1,000 relatively quickly doing coins, you know. And there's a lot of good people, you know. If you go to different streams and hang out and make friends with people in chat, you can do, oops, you can do all right with that. J-Dog says it's a marathon for sure. It really is. You know, I got to 1,000 subs and it sat there for matter of fact, when I moved to Oklahoma, I think I was at like 1,300 or 1,400 subs, you know, and it took years to get to 10,000. I'm talking years, you know. And then once we hit 10,000, it was kind of hovered for a little bit. And then it all of a sudden did really well. Had some videos do well. And then we hit 20K. Once we hit 20K, it really took off. You know, and lately it's been pretty nuts. We've been averaging about 7,000 subscribers a month, give or take. Some months we have 4,000 or 5,000. Some months we've had 7,000 or 8,000. You know, and that part's been pretty cool, seeing the growth happen. Matter of fact, the reason I was able to finally get my technical glitches taken care of is Seeker, good old Silver Seeker, gave me some time this morning. Yeah, it took a really long time to take off, that's for sure. Well, I was also sick. I got sick at the prime of, my channel was doing really good as a smaller channel, and I was growing pretty well. We got a 1957 Denver. The channel was doing really good, and then I got sick with Guillain-Barré syndrome, and I was out of action for the better part of like 5 or 6 months before I ever made like another video. And then really to be settled back in, it was, you know, it took quite a while. Like I said, when I got to living in Oklahoma, I got a lot of support from the local community. I'm almost up to 600 subs. I was hoping for 100 by the end of the year, but 1,000 by the end of the year. You'll get there, Silver Chupacabra. And that's the thing, you know, it is very nichey. Also, some people will only watch your short content and not your long content. And you can't make everybody happy either. You got to just stay to true to who you are. Be a good person, you know. People can tell when you're being fake or just you don't know what you're really talking about or what you're doing. What's up, Cindy Redinius? How you doing? Good to see you. You know, and then you also kind of have to look at it this way too. When you see there's sometimes channels that don't really push other channels or try to let other channels advertise, it's because each one of us is a little business, you know. Each channel is a business in itself. Been a hell of a ride and fun ride with you, brother. You too, brother. Thank you. We got 67 likes. Jeff Tully, save a horse, ride a tiger. Thomas. Jeff, thank you for asking. Rob is doing all right. Here's the thing. That type of hernia surgery that Rob had, I had that same surgery. And they'll tell you, oh, you'll be up on your feet in no time. It is a very painful recovery. When I had hernia surgery, I was on my couch for weeks. It is very painful. You can't sneeze, cough, you can't fart, you can't, do much of anything. That's a 69. But I did talk to him via text, and he said, he's recovering, but he still has more doctor's stuff to go. They're fixing things one at a time, and the hernia was important to get fixed. And, I'm not sure if it got there yet, but we did send him a get well basket. Yeah, Paula, you can't do anything after hernia surgery. It's rough. But he's gonna do better. It's and that's the thing. People don't really realize how rough of a recovery hernia surgery is. The doctors, because honestly, they want to make their money. They're like, oh, it's not too bad. Well, unless they've experienced it themselves, they're just like, hey, let's get you in there. We'll have your insurance cover it, blah, blah, blah. And, doctors are people too. All right, so if we get to this roll, after this roll here, if we don't find anything, we'll add to the end of stream. Oh, no, wait, technically it's this roll, the end of the roll. Sorry, we get to the end of the row. If we don't find anything, we'll still add to the end. Here's the thing, you can, but you can't just let it go if you have to let it go, Coughing, sneezing, using the bathroom was not fun either. If you had to take a deuce after a hernia surgery, whoo. And here's the thing, but Rob's a really pretty strong and independent guy. You're not even allowed to lift a... Guys, I think we got another 09. Look at that. Our second 09 of the box. Very cool. We're going to add to the end of stream. This time, it's going to have a little silver in it with a 1965 special mint set, guys. It's a Crafty Dragon says I would explode. Yep. I honestly think that doctors they try to comfort you, but sometimes they need to be a little bit more honest than saying, oh, you'll be up in no time. But you can't even lift a gallon of milk. You're not supposed to lift anything over like 5 pounds after the surgery for quite a while. Because, you know, you have a mesh that's trying to heal to your body. And it's intense. Mine, they went through my belly button. I forgot to ask Rob which one they did for him. But, like I said, I was on my dad's couch, my couch, for quite a while. And I gained a lot of weight because pretty much all you do is eat food and sleep because of the pain meds. John Jacobs, mine was done on both. I was scoped on both sides. They knew I had one on one side. They thought I had it on the second side. So my body was probed to both sides of the hernia. And so I have 3 scars from it. 1 in my belly button and 2 right here and right here, right across from each other. Where they have, like, they probe you through one way. They go through your belly button and they probe you the other way. So it's pretty invasive, even though it's what they call orthoscopic type surgery. It's invasive in my opinion. I didn't even play video games, Michael Smith. I was just, whew, yeah. Metal Dragon Braveheart, yeah. I had to have somebody help me out. Metal Dragon's comment. That's funny. Yeah, definitely get well, guys. Appendix blowout. Oof. Appendix blowouts or ruptures, that's no fun either. And I've never had it, but I know people that have had it. What do you do? All right, no war nickels, no buffalo nickels. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people that search coins in my area, so I'm happy when I find good stuff in boxes. You know, it's a hunt. On top of it, he had a fatty lump removed from his back. Yeah, so I forgot about the back. Yeah, so he's got 2 sides. Resin talks to Sherlani a lot, so I know she gets info from Sherlani. All right. I forgot about the lump thing. Mudswat does good with dimes. Mudswat, you love dimes. We got another 1947. Looking for those telltale markers. It's a 47 Philly. It's just a 47. Yeah, it'd be nice to find some more nickels. Some more nickels. Oh, look. We got 1964. That 64 looked old. It's weird sometimes when you're looking through nickels, some of them will fool you. Yeah, Silver Scorpio, he won the end of stream on Thursday. He's kicking butt and taking names. War! Huh! Nickel. Heck yeah. Yeah, you can edge search, but then you miss other stuff. So you're simply looking only for silver then, Mudswat. That's why you're a metal detector guy. I wonder why my camera is not supposed to be having a hard time like it is focusing, but it seems to, it wants to pick up the stuff that's in the background behind my hands. So I apologize for it getting blurry every once in a while. Hey, we got a 1948 Philly. At the end, we'll do a quick little wrap up. We'll count how many goodies we have. We're about halfway through the box. And you know what, guys? I'm feeling a little generous. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a Canadian into the box. Winnipeg from 1974, commemorative. That's going into the Extreme to make it more extreme. Dimes, you really need to use a scope, in my opinion, for dimes. And it makes it a very long search. Dimes are cool, but if you're looking for the errors and stuff, you really have to look at them under a scope. Or a loop, I should say, because remember, they only look at 5. Make sure you punch some holes in the box so Canadian Ryan can breathe. 24K on that one. It could be a 50% silver. I don't know. I bought a stack of those a while back, and they were supposed to all be silver, and some of them weren't. Some of them are. Huckleberry Silver, what's up, buddy? Well, hopefully you do okay during Hurricane Debbie. They always got a new name for them. I heard it's a rough one. Guys, we got another find, 1941. San Francisco. All right, but not a war nickel. We need a war nickel. Or a buffalo nickel would be great. It is getting warm in here. Holy cow. Let me turn on my fan. Get some air circulating in here. Throwing a Canadian into a box is called hockey. That's funny. Yep, just a year under. But, you know, they only did silver for 3 years, 42 through 45, so. Actually, that ends up being 4 years. 42, 43, 44, 45. But, you know, as count. Oh, guys, I think we got one. Oh, fooled. It looked like it. Man. And it's another 41. It's a 41, but the color, I really thought we were going to see a Monticello with a mint mark, but I got fooled. It's a 41. Darn it. Well, yeah, 42, 43, 44, 45. So, I don't know. I mean, it counts out to 4 years. Maybe it started in the middle of one of the years or ended in the middle of another year. Paula Bloom, good to see you, my friend. Be safe. I know this isn't that exciting, but I'm glad you came and hung out. I appreciate it. I look forward to my hugs next year. Oh, you're being pretty technical, though. If you're half of 1 year, but I got you. Kind of like how cars come out half a year ahead of time. All right, guys, we're getting through this bad boy. It's taking a little longer than I normally do for roll searches. Hey, you know, the best way to get, I don't get to have a lot of sugar. And that is, but I like the McDonald's iced vanilla. But I tell them, hey, put half of what you normally put in there of the vanilla flavoring. And it's enough to break the bitterness to make it enjoyable, and you still have the taste of vanilla, but you don't feel like you're sucking down a gallon of sugar, you know? Because I'm telling you, man, if you just let them make it the way they want, oh my God, that's sweet. Like, that's insanely sweet. You know, even when I was allowed to have more sugar in my diet, I mean, technically not allowed, but could deal with it. That just, it would have been, it's so sweet as it is, you know. And I'm telling you guys, living with type 2 diabetes is a pain in the butt, but I am not on any medications. But the way I have to eat is irritating. I'm a little bit of a husky guy. And yeah, Quicksilver, there is a limit to sweet. That's for sure. Coma Drink, Chapo52 says, yep. Ah, guys. It's been a cool journey getting to know you guys. It's cool. You know, we all bring something interesting, our stories and stuff to the table that we share with one another. And I'm always amazed at how much knowledge we have as a group. You know, if I don't know an answer, there's at least 2 or 3 other people that know an answer in the chat, you know, and everybody has a little bit of an expertise on something different. And that helps out, you know. Yeah, making it at home is a good money saver, but out here they do like any size coffee at McDonald's is like $1.59 for the longest time, so it wasn't that expensive to get a cup of coffee that was reasonable. You know, as far as, here's the thing, whatchamacallits, fast food restaurants, McDonald's is the one place that has actually coffee that they're proud of, that's actually decent, and they do that because they want people to come back for the coffee. Because if you come and drink coffee, you're going to eat other stuff, is the whole psychology behind that. Matt Poe, any plans to go back and nickel battle Rob and Seeker? Not in the near future, man. We talked about bringing the podcast back, you know, the R3 with me, Rob, and Seeker, and that, you know, it'll get, we'll talk about it, and we're supposed to do it, and then it goes away. You know, it might be something maybe we do in the future, but I kind of honestly don't really foresee it. Rob's really busy when he's feeling good, and, you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to hang out with him once in a while down in Texas when he's feeling up to it. Seeker's really busy. You know, I know Seeker doesn't stream like he used to. He actually... We were talking the other day, and he's like, man, it's been a long time since I had an auction. And then I think he went live the other day, and we don't even get on each other's streams. You know, the 3 of us used to try to make it over to each other's streams every once in a while, and it's just, you know, Seeker's got multiple kids that are in, you know, band and stuff where they travel around, and, you know, so there's a lot of that going on. I've got my kids and me were really busy, so trying to find nights outside of the nights that we're supposed to have shows is difficult, you know. J-Dog, I think if we did Q&A, it'd probably be on Tuesday nights. If it somehow came back because Paula and them do Monday night, or you know, or we'll try to find a way to not be on the same time as they are. I mean, try to be respectful of other people's times, you know. Dewey Day, I've heard Ozempic helps, but I want to do it on my own. I don't like some of the side effects that can happen with those kind of drugs. Now, it doesn't affect all people, but I tend to have bad luck when it comes to medication at times. Heck yeah. We'll always be friends, me, Rob, and Seeker. Like I said, Seeker took time out of his morning this morning to make sure that we could go live tonight without having any issues. All right, you know what? We've gone through, we've been through roll number 30. We get to roll number 35. If we haven't found anything, I'll add something else to the box, you know. You know, it can be hard to not step on toes, Quicksilver, but, you know, one of the things that's kind of strange that we've noticed over the years is there'll be people that are in your show, they're supporting the channel, they're there all the time, and all the while they weren't there really because they wanted to support you. They were there because they just wanted to grow your channel, and that's fine and dandy. But then next thing you know, there's, oops, I just threw that in the wrong box. Next thing you know, they're asking you, well, hey, I live stream, how come you haven't come and seen me? And I was like, well, I can't see you if you're on at the same time, you know. Rob, Seeker, and I have really went out of our way to make sure that we don't stream over each other. I did have a Friday stream the other day, but that was in the morning for the Ultra Breaks. And that's the only reason I did it, is because I wasn't over streaming at a time that Rob would have been on. You know, like there's things that I won't do. Like if let's say Ultra Breaks came out in the evening, I would literally have to say, no, I can't do that, you know, because out of respect of our friendship. I'm not an employee of Ultra Breaks. I do get, if somebody orders through my link, I get, like I told you guys before, it's like 8.2% or something like that. So I do get a referral, but I'm not paid directly by them per se. So, you know, if something happened and, I mean, I should rephrase that. I don't get paid for doing the live streams for them and stuff. So if they were telling me, hey, you know, you have to go on at 6 o'clock on a Friday night, or 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, or 6 o'clock on a Saturday, I'd simply just be like, I'm sorry, I can't do it, can't be a part of it, you know. But a big shout out. Matter of fact, I told Seeker that the next time he and I are at a coin show, a common coin show, that I'd take him to dinner. Because, you know, on a Sunday, he had stuff to do. They need to do back to school shopping and everything. And he had plans with his wife and stuff. And, you know, so we got on, and I knew it was going to be something quick. Seeker knows OBS, like, he could make a killing if he wanted to charge people to learn how to use OBS and to do the upkeep for it and everything. He's like literally an expert with that program. He's helped me a lot over the years. Now here's the thing, I'm just dangerous enough with computers that I can find out, you know, once I learn a program, I can find a way to make it work. But sometimes I press the wrong button or do something and I don't know how to fix it. Seeker knows it to the point that if he messes it up or somebody messes up, he can fix it. So my expertise is more functional. His is actually like professional knowledge of it. He does have a, wait, did I throw back an 09? Nope, that's a 19. He has background in computers and networking, so pretty cool stuff. What's up, Emil? How you doing, my friend? And then, you know, there was even a time where there was somebody, I won't say their name, but there was somebody that was streaming on Saturdays that at the same time Seeker normally streams, but me and Seeker had traded a night, and this person, we got a 41 Philly. This person actually wrote me an email basically giving me the third degree about why would I go on Saturday and, you know, stream over them. And I was like, well, I was doing Seeker a favor, you know. We traded nights because I didn't know that they were streaming on Saturday nights as well. Oh, dang it, I did it again. I threw it in the wrong box. They were streaming on Saturday nights as well, and it was like the weirdest thing. Well, lo and behold, even after we talked and, okay, you know, they weren't happy, they went streaming when I stream later. You know, it's people are sometimes really petty. What do you do? J-Dog says, I've been in the coin community for 5 years. There have been some changes over the years and a lot more people live streaming these days. Yeah, J-Dog, that's something that I was talking about earlier, where when I first started my channel, you had to have something like, I think it was like 500 people to be able to live stream. It might even been 1,000. I don't know. I know it took quite a while before we were able to live stream. Eric A. Raven is a menace to streamers. It took quite a while. Now you can have like instant streaming access. You know, anybody can live stream. YouTube every once in a while changes the parameters. Like another thing, when I first started, if you had 10,000 subs, you got a play button. You know, and the other thing they did is when I first started, you needed to get to just 1,000 subs and you would be monetized. Well, all of a sudden they took it and changed the parameters and said, oh, not only do you need 1,000 subs, but you need 4,000 viewing hours. Well, most channels with just 1,000 subs, it's really hard to get that 4,000 viewing hours unless you do a lot of long form content, you know. And so, it's interesting how the bar changes over time, and it's cool that you know, you can do cool stuff. Eric A, his last phone came with YouTube live streaming as an option. Nice. Chapo says people are ready to fight. Oh my goodness, guys. All right. I think once we get through this roll here, if we don't find something good, I'll add to the end of stream. Wait a second, we got something dark. Just a dirty nickel. I thought we had the possibility of a war nickel there for a second. Man, this... Okay, camera, come on. I know the problem with the camera. The camera's having a problem because it wants to focus on the stuff behind me. But also, YouTube's a great platform. YouTube's a good way for people to, you know, be able to make content and do something that gives to the community. Matter of fact, guys, with the way that YouTube changes some of their stuff, I don't know if you remember, but there was somebody when YouTube changed the monetization policy to 4,000 viewing hours, they went absolutely nuts. And they actually committed, you know, a crime on YouTube. All right, this next one, we're going to do a 1982 BU variety set. This has the 7 known. There's an 8th one out there that was found since this was made, but we've got that little set going in there. Elliot Woodman, what do you mean? How many have I got? Let's see here, buddy. Please don't over spam the chat. What's up, Michael Hargis? How you doing, brother? Yeah, Visterion, it was on national news that, you know, this person was monetized. Then they changed it. Oh, war nickels. We have not found any war nickels today. Would I have war nickel wise? I probably have, I don't know, 100 or so from rolls that I've gone through over time. I turn in my war nickels a lot for the silver, and I bump them up to other silver. That's part of one of the things. If you ever get bored and you want to go back, you look at the first videos that I made way back when I started just doing pretty much nickel searches and half dollars and quarters and different stuff. I started with $200 as my budget. I had a cell phone and an old computer, and that's how I started RavenHawk Coins. And I wanted to teach people that you could hustle, you know, by searching nickels and stuff, and taking the nickels, the dimes, the quarters, the half dollars, taking all that silver and parlaying it to buying, you know, ounces of silver, like Silver Eagles or numismatic stuff down the road, you know. And that's how we've got to where we are today, is by basically starting out like that. Like I said, I started off with $200 as the budget, you know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we get to 100 likes, we'll add to the industry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if mods want to add some, reward the chat, that'd be great. I just had a nickel explosion here. All in. I haven't done that in a while. Could be worse. Attempted assassin could be wearing your channel t-shirt. Who? What do you mean, poor demolition? So you're telling me there was a YouTuber that got stalked by somebody or whatever? I wouldn't be surprised. I've had stalkers. I've had stalkers while doing this. You know, it's unfortunate. The one thing though about Oklahoma is we have some pretty strong anti-stalker laws here. So if somebody stalks you, they get on top of it here. Wearing a Demolition Ranch t-shirt. I don't know who Demolition Ranch is, but I'm assuming that's a... Oh, are you talking about the guy that tried to assassinate the president, or former President Trump? That's kind of crazy. We got a 1954, ladies and gentlemen. Here, let me do this. We got 100 likes on the night. We're going to add to the end of stream. This time it's going to be another silver special mint set. Original box. This is like brand new. This came out of a box that had never been opened, guys. When I bought a stack of mint sets. 1967. We'll put that in there. It's an old channel. Oh wow, I dumped the nickels in that box again. Oh man, there might be a random nickel in the nest box. Or not nest box, the Industream treasure box. I keep throwing them in there on accident. Cassie Hall, no war nickels just yet, my friend. We have found a couple 2009s. We found various 40s and 50s, but we've been skunked. The last box only gave us one, and you know I normally do pretty decent with war nickels in Oklahoma. It might be time to try a new bank. You know. Good to see you, Cassie Hall. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, Cassie, we got two 2009s, so we added to the box for that. And we just got ourselves a 52 Philly right now. 52 Philly. We got a good stack of nickels here. We've found so far old dates 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 older nickels. 11.7 million subs. Nice. Do you take the open nickels back to the bank? Yes, Gary Lofgren. I don't keep the nickels anymore unless they're 09s and war nickels or buffaloes and V nickels. Everything else I put back into circulation for somebody else to find. You know, I've been contemplating doing a hunt and fill on nickels, you know, but that's been Rob's thing for a long time, and I don't really want to step on his toes, so to speak, but I've had more than a couple people ask if I would do that, and I've been contemplating it. I mean, I don't know. I'll reach out to Rob and see if it bothers him if I do it. If he says it, you know, it bums him out, then I won't. But I have considered it because I've been asked quite a few times. I still have some older sets and envelopes are sealed. Every time I look at them, I fight myself about opening them or not. So far, not open them. That side of me wins. There's not much silver, halves, quarters, and dimes left in the world. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to find good silver. But, you know, here's the thing. There's always going to be somebody that inherits some stuff, doesn't know what it is. They're going to take it to the bank. They're going to turn it in, and it'll get put back into circulation. But there's also a lot more people knowledged about it. Ever since whatchamacallit, the pandemic, the amount of people that were doing coin roll hunting grew exponentially. You know, people started getting on YouTube more, looking at different stuff that they didn't watch because they were bored at home, nothing to do, and they, lo and behold, they found out about coin roll hunting, and they go out and search. All right. Yeah, Scott H., we talked about Rob earlier. His hernia recovery is it's a process. I had the same surgery as him before, so I know by experience that it takes longer than one would expect. It's very painful. He also had a lump removed from his back that he's, you know, so he's doing two things at once for recovery. You know, I talked to him the other day. He said he still has more stuff to do after recovering from the hernia and the lump. So, you know, it's a process, you know. If one of the mods can throw some relics out to everybody, I'd appreciate it. If you just reward them like 5,000 relics every couple seconds for a little while, that'll let people in the stream be set. Oh god, I did it again, guys. I literally threw it into the treasure box instead of the box I have down below. Oh, unreal. All right, we only have 10 rolls left. So I am going to add, for fun, a 1914 Barber dime. Oops. Mother-in-law had hernia surgery. Then that mesh didn't work, and it was a big lawsuit. It was very painful. You know what? My mesh is held up. I've been really lucky, thank God. What's up, David G? Greg Chapman, I love this channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. CM Silver. And thank you guys for giving the chat relics to play with. I appreciate the mods. You guys are absolutely epic people. We got another 50s. We got a 1954 Denver. Oh, oops. I just threw that into the box. The big box of nickels. Oh, all right. Well, I lost one of our finds. Peppa is going in Tuesday for surgery on her chin. She's got a growth that keeps getting bigger and bigger. I remember when my grandfather had his surgery, it took many years for us to convince him to go under the knife, says Christopher Sherman. Yeah, I don't blame him, dude. Surgery is scary stuff, guys. You know, when you're cutting open your body and foreign objects are going in there and rooting around, you know. Guys, I think we got another 09. Look at that. Our third, oops. Why did it go? Our third 09 of the day. 09 Philly. We're going to add to the end of stream for that one. Let me see. I got a grab bag of foreign coins from Mexico. And I think there's some silver in there as well. I think there's like 2 coins in there of silver, but I'm not sure. But that's going into the Industream Extreme. Yeah. He had an inguinal. That's the one I had too. Christopher Sherman. Same thing as Rob. The inguinal hernia is gnarly. You can die from hernias. Harley Babe says, I need 09s. Harley Babe, I've got a bunch of 09s somewhere. I've got like a couple rolls. If you need some, let me know. I've learned so much about coins and silver since I joined the community. Thanks to Brother Raven and others. So happy my brother got me into it 5 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure, J-Dog. I'm sure he's looking down and smiling at you, bro. You know? And he got you out of the house. He got you to travel. Get out of your shell. Yeah, the 09s have a lower mintage. On a voyage, how you doing, my friend? 09 nickels are considered like the modern key date nickel as far as business strikes. But you guys can see I'm paying attention. Trying to get as many finds as we can have. Yeah. A.G. Price, the general. His wife comes in here every once in a while, Stacy's Miscellany. Guys, Michael LaFew coming into the chat and giving out 5 RavenHawk Coins memberships. Thank you, brother Michael. I appreciate that, dude. So does the chat. All right. Welcome everybody. Justin Cummings, how you doing, my friend? Matter of fact, guys, Justin Cummings is the reason we have the 4th gram of gold available for the giveaway coming up on Thursday night when we do the next auction. I think we'll do the high roller auction not this coming Thursday, possibly the Thursday after. I have to look at my schedule because I have a lot of coin shows this month. So there might be some Sundays that I'm not live because I'm traveling back from coin shows. I have one coin show down in Tyler, Texas, another one in Texoma, and those are kind of a far drive, so it might be one of those things where I'm not really on for a couple Sundays. But we were, you know, it's been 2 months. We said we would do the high rollers every 2 months, and it's that time again. We got some pretty cool stuff that's going to be up for grabs. J-Dog, everything happens for a reason, bro. You got in there at a time that you were comfortable with, and you know, you're here hanging out. You've been here for a long time, and you know, we got nothing but love for you. Arr! Guys, we got a first year, 1939. Oh no, second year, 1939 Philly. That's our oldest one today, 39 Philly. Wish it had a mint mark because it would have been worth more. It would have been a key date. But the Phillies, they made a lot of those. Yeah, Michael, a few we'll have buy it now on Thursday as well. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think it might be a roll of Morgans. It might be a roll of Silver Eagles or something. I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to get my hands on a roll of like 2023 Libertads. There's a couple different things I'm thinking about. We'll see what happens. But there will be buy it now. And so anybody that's at the auction and you buy an item or you win an item in the auction and then your name is later pulled for any of the giveaways, then we will you'll be winning 4 grams of gold. I don't think it'll go to a 5th gram. I think 4 is pretty nice. I'm providing 3. Justin Cummings providing one of them. You know, who knows? Maybe somebody might say they want to add, but still, you know, 4 of them is a pretty nice win for somebody at some point. Ooh. All right, guys. You know, earlier Silver Chupacabra was talking about that speared bison. Every time I see an 05 bison, man, I'm like, come on, be the good one. Be the good one. And the only ones I found is in the hind quarter of it. The one that you really want, the one that's worth a lot more money, is the one that is literally halfway through the body. It's a cool one to search for, and if you get it, you're doing good. Come on. This camera's killing me. Be the ball. Be the nickel. Christopher Sherman, you crack me up. But Daryl USA, we're like 5 rolls away from the end of stream, Daryl. Stay safe out there, dude. What's up, Silverman92? Whew. I'm glad I turned that fan on. I was starting to sweat and get kind of a headache. Dinner's ready. Hey, you gotta eat when dinner's hot. I understand. I understand. Don't want to upset the wife. Happy wife, happy Daryl USA life, right? Okay, so here's the one we're talking about. For those of you that are wondering, this year of nickel with the buffalo on it literally has a spike that goes down and through the belly. It's a die crack, and they call it the speared bison. Oh wow, two buffalo nickels in a row. The speared bison, and if you find it, they're actually worth quite a bit. In really good condition, that coin, MS State, you're like $100 and something bucks. I see something dark back here. It's just a beat up dark nickel. Darn it. I have not been skunked on a war nickel for a box in quite a while. Usually you get that like gratuitous one war nickel almost every box. But you know what? We found 309s. That's pretty impressive. There was a while there where I was actually on a streak. Raleigh Rops, how you doing? Dalvin Purcell, welcome to the nest. Michael Harkis, I'm ready for a week of cool weather. No winter, just relief from the heat and humidity. Yeah, brother, it's been hot here. It's been 100-degree weather for a while now. We got a break a couple days ago. We got a little bit of rain. That was nice. Nice little break. Crafty Dragon on the speared bison? I think so. I think it's only the Denvers. But I don't remember every last nuance of coins. I do sometimes forget stuff. Thought I saw one that would be a war. Nope. But when people mention it, then I kind of remember, like it sparks my memory a little bit. And I see John Jacobs said something about it as well. I'm hungry, guys. We've talked so much about food and surgery that my back hurts and my belly's hungry. Too funny. I will be... Hey, we got another find. 1953. I'll have to see if it has any of those telltale hinting signs. Nope. Just looks like a regular 53. But this weekend I will be up in a town called Lawton. Yeah, remembering every variety and error is impossible. That's for sure, Crafty Dragon. I wish there was silver in there, Eric A. I'd been happy because we could add something else to the end of stream. But what do you do? I'm trying to keep my hands in front of the camera. Oh. But yeah, usually when I do a nickel box hunt and I'm taping it, I'm standing up. and I move around a bit more, this right now my back is like telling me, dude, you're staring down too much. It's actually my upper back in between my shoulders that starts to hurt. Alright guys, we're on to our last roll of nickels here. And, or nope, we got 2 rolls. 2 rolls left. My bad. But when the camera's working right, this works pretty well for being able to see the dates. Oh, another thing you want to look for is full step nickels. When you're looking at old business strikes, full step business strikes in good condition are worth quite a bit. DVB Management, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Or MTG, if that means management, I'm not sure. Matt D, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We got the ham bones in the nest. We got Invisible River Ranchage. All right. Yeah, real tough in the 50s. All right, guys, last roll of the evening. Let's hope we find something good. Man, my golly, look how dirty my hands are. Holy smokes. Hey, Pete Clark, I need to clip my nails too. Aaron Foy, I've been watching for about an hour while doing business paperwork. Well, thanks for being here, Aaron. Appreciate it. All right. Always appreciate somebody able to come and hang out while we're looking for some good old nickels. Guys, I think we're going to get skunked on war nickels. I'm glad that we were able to find those 09s. That made up for some coolness factor and allowed us to add to the box. You know, we did a couple of additions for not finding stuff too, so you know how it is. We try to always give a little something back and make it fun. Don't lick my fingers. J-Dog, I was going to go pick my nose and make a cold drink and stir it. Golly, the nickels are dirty. Dirty money, that's for sure. Alright, guys. No silver today. Unfortunate, but this was a lot of fun. And we're going to add one more thing to the end of stream. I hope this is a different year. The Canadian set. Yeah. We have a 1971 Canadian proof set or mint set. They call these proof-like sets because they definitely are frosty. But that's a 71 set from Canada. Going into the Industream Extreme box. Let me focus out real quick. Ah, it's Silver Bear. Nice. Hashtag free bear. All right, so we got 3 2009s, and then we found 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 finds in the box. No silver, but we had a lot of fun doing it. I need to put the 09s over here because I'm going to hold on to those bad boys. There was a laminate error that I need to look for back in there that I almost made a mistake of throwing these into the box. All right. So in the Industream giveaway, we have the 82 variety set. We have that 71 Canadian set. We have a 67 special mint set. We have a 1965 special mint set, United States. So those are 40%ers. We have a Mexico grab bag. We have a Canadian 1974 proof dollar. We have a 1914 Barber dime. We have a 1969 Canadian set, which I'll put down here to make it easier to stack. And then we have the really cool 1 ounce Lakota silver round. Right there, guys. Eric A. $10 super chat said, wouldn't feel right not to spend. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That helps with the shipping for sure. You're awesome, my friend. We had 115 likes on the night. Not too shabby for just hanging out. What's up, Cody Amons? Aaron Foy, this stack right here is the InduStream giveaway, my friend. All right, I'm going to turn on the night bot. We'll get that started, and while you guys are getting your comments in and everything, I will go wash my hands. And then we will pick a winner chicken dinner. All right, good luck, everybody. Good luck. Done, dude. Then we're gonna get some food. All right, guys. For those of you that want to know about Peppa's thing on her chin, I'll show it to you after we pick the winner here. It was hard to get her to settle to just take the picture, but this thing is pretty big. All right, we're going to pick the winner in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Fleabag! Ladies and gentlemen, Fleabag is the winner of the giveaway. Congrats to Fleabag. We'll put their name on here. Yeah, nice win. Ounce plus a silver and a bunch of other stuff. And gonna say thank you to the mods real quick. CM Silver, Daryl USA, Doug Wagner, Flying Dutchman, J-Dog, Joe Musby, Mud Swat, Muscle Shell, On a Voyage, Resin Dragon Studios, and I didn't see Teacher here earlier, but I guess Teacher 1388's here as well. So thank you to everybody that helped with modding. I really do appreciate it. Now let me turn off this Nightbot and I will show you what I'm talking about with Peppa's chin. Look at that thing, guys. It was hard to get her to settle, so the whatchamacallit wasn't really a good angle for it. But that thing is big. I mean, it's like about yay big around. It's a growth on her chin, on Peppa's chin, that she's gonna go to the vet on Tuesday and have that removed, and have her. She's also got something on her foot that we're gonna have looked at too. The vet hasn't seen it, Joe. We got an appointment for Tuesday morning. She'll be going in. We got 121 likes, 6 new members. You guys are absolutely amazing. I want to say a big thank you and shout out again to all the mods. Your help is big time appreciated. And we will have a mod appreciation night coming up. We always try to do those because we can't do this without you. All right, my friends, like always, please make sure to take care of one another. And we'll see you real soon. RavenHawk Coins. Have a great day.